come and go. In the summertime when there ain't no snow, coming down from the valley, down to the sea. Cwmmers in the coaches, riders roll up to the knees. They come the Cwmmers in the coaches, Cwmmers in the coaches. Here come the Cwmmers in the Cwmmers in the coaches, Cwmmers in the Cwmmers in the coaches. Here come the Cwmmers in the Cwmmers in the coaches, Cwmmers in the Cwmmers in the coaches. Well, get off of my beach, I don't want you here no more. They make me ill, they make me sick. I don't know how, but
Quite often. It's the biggest skate park in France. I
Yeah,
put a video up.
I have heard about that park, yeah, but
The
I haven't,
cameras are- yeah.
seen it. I didn't see the article, no.
It's massive.
Rob Jones rang me telling me that he'd seen the shop, the Day Fryer surf shop thing you gave me, and he's got one.
Yeah, I saw that. He bought one.
Yeah.
Great, classic that.
Yeah. It is slightly different to mine, then.
Yeah. Oh, they're all individual, aren't they?
They're individual, yeah.
That's lovely.
Yeah,
Classic.
because I used to have to listen. He'd come in, and then the phone would ring, and his mother said, "Is he there yet?" Because he used to get the train to Swansea, and then a bus out to Monmouth to come to the surf shop.
Yeah. Excellent.
I think we've got a couple of minutes, Con, haven't we?
We've less than a minute. Less than a minute.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
get your thinking caps on. If you're coming
I'll
back.
carry on to the end. I'm not coming back.
You're not coming back?
No,
I won't come back either.
Because
No,
I was going to talk
again,
about the Christmas
yeah.
song.
Oh,
Go on then, you've got 30 seconds to talk
30
about
seconds, quick.
All right, Christmas song. Have you all had to listen to the two versions?
Yeah.
it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think personally it's number one is better, but Kipper had it. I just got a Facebook message from Mike. Mega leaves to Silver Surfers.
What's that for?
I don't know. No, because he said he wasn't coming back. He said he couldn't come back. And he said, right, you got 30 seconds. And then we just said one thing and that was it. That was the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know who else is coming on again now. Andrew Crawford to the Silver Surfers of the 60s. Yeah, laugh. Okay. Yeah, but Biscuit, as you said, you got to do it with the music down or with just headphones on and sing with the headphones on or something like that,
Yeah. I don't see that it makes much difference personally with the back end, but then it makes no odds to me.
Well, with the mixing, if you got just a voice, it's a lot easier to play with because sometimes you're out of time. And if you're out of time and the music as well, and when I moved the voice into time, like I did with the last one I was doing, because it's just a split second, but you just cut it and synchronize it then with everybody else, so you don't get to the start of each verse,
right? Yeah,
everybody starts the verse at the same time, sort of thing. And it's only microseconds, and you can't really tell in the recording. But if you had it in the recording, you'd really tell it,
Yeah.
So,
trouble is, we don't know who else is coming back on now, do we?
Yeah. Ask who's coming back on. Dave said he wasn't coming back.
Yeah, Dave, he doesn't normally bother. No Howard, does he?
No. Should have brought this out first. I
didn't realise the time we've gone so.
No, it went quick. Primo's coming back in.
Is he?
Yeah.
Hang on a second, I'm just on there now. It's all right. It's all right. Con is Sam. He couldn't get on. He hasn't got the password.
It's the same as last week's one.
Yeah, for some reason he hasn't got it anymore. So I was just
It's
trying to get it. And
Four
what is it?
Four
4
small c,
small c,
big V,
big V,
little y,
little y,
massive R,
big R,
5.
5. I'll send it to you anyway. Yeah.
Are you going to send it,
All right.
Mike? Yeah?
All right. Cheers. Bye. Yeah, I'll send it to you in a minute. But he just phoned now. He's from somebody and he came on. So yeah. So I'm going to disappear again now.
Right.
All right. All right.
Just in case you see him, Con. Yeah.
Huh?
Just in case he tries to log on with you now.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Is that him now?
No, it's Kipper coming in.
Okay. All right. I got to go, guys. Sorry.
All right, Mike.
See you soon. Yeah.
See you
Right
soon.
on, mate.
Have a nice evening.
Right.
See you later.
Ta-da.
All right. Sam's coming in, but he hasn't got anything turned on at the moment.
Right, back to the song, number 1, okay?
Yeah.
Only because it's got words and we'll all know when to start. So if we're all following in it, hopefully everybody will start singing at the right time.
Yeah. Well,
Whereas if you follow the other one,
yeah,
it's up
right.
to you to find when to start and it'll be a right dog's ass.
Yeah, right. 'Cause, yeah, that's it. It's what I was going to say, actually. It's more precise and easier to follow, number 1.
So unanimous vote, number 1 it is.
There we are. Unanimous vote.
Okay, number 1 it is. Yeah, 3 to nobody at the moment. Hey, Sam, all right?
I always keep writing down the code somewhere. I thought, is it on my phone under contacts? No.
It's
So in
the
the end,
same.
I rang Michael.
It's the same one every time. Just go to the silver.
Yeah, I know that's the same one, but I don't mentally remember it. And then when I go to try and find it, it's like, oh, where have I put it now? So I've just about to put it in my phone contacts now.
If you
I
just
saved it now.
If you just go to the link on Silver Surfer, you go to the page on Silver Surfers, you find a link, and you just click on the link and it'll come
No, I
in.
normally get email coming in from you, but where do I go to get Silver Surfers and the link? Facebook, is it? No.
Messenger.
Aren't you in Silver Surfers on Messenger?
I don't think so. I'm not sure.
Oh. Okay.
No, I used to get in by going.
I'll make sure to send you the link every week, Sam.
Yeah, I normally go to my Zoom icon, then it picks you, and then it asks me for the code. And then I know it's the same code, but each time I write it down somewhere, I lose it.
Yeah,
But
right,
this time I'm actually going to transfer it to my phone
Okay.
in my contacts.
All right.
Because I knew I was late for the first session, but then I rang Michael, and he explained then, whatever.
Okay, cool. Well, you're just in time, actually, because we're just talking about the Christmas song.
The Christmas song or a Christmas song?
No, the Christmas
The
song
one.
we're doing. And
What is the Christmas song?
It's going to be, what's it going to be? Sloop John B.
Ed Sheeran and Elton John?
Like we did last year, but I posted a karaoke version. But I'll send you the version, okay, Sam?
I never saw that, the end product of last year.
There wasn't one.
that's right.
I lost, my computer crashed, and I lost all
That's
the
right, I remember.
Lost everything.
That's
He
right.
He translated it into French, Sam, and he's made a killing on it.
Mais oui.
It's called Noël maintenant, le Noël de le surfeur en argent.
Actually, I joined a French speakers group yesterday afternoon. Just there's a little social media thing on the neighbors thing, and somebody had come up with this thing of French speakers meeting for a coffee. So I said, well, je n'en parle très bien, but and they said, well, come along anyway.
Yeah,
So
fine.
I went, and in the Woodman, in the front end there, six women and me, and they were all quite good at it. Some French people, some Welsh people speaking French quite well. So I just sat in there and just picked up the drift of it now and then. But you know, I managed to get a couple of
Yeah, but that's good,
ideas.
Sam. Because if you're listening to it and you're listening to it and you're listening to it, it will go in, and eventually it'll pay off. You know, because
Yeah.
all I did was I was working in a bar, and I had to learn quickly. You know, but then
Yeah, I actually I used your situation as an example. I said about, you know, the best way to do is just to go to the country and involve yourself in it. And then I remembered you, so I explained. I tried in your situation. I tried to explain what had happened with you, that you had the offer of the job, but the conditions were that you just spoke French and you got like sort of 2 months to learn it or something, whatever it was, you know.
something like that, yeah. But also it's listening to the radio and listening to watching the television as well.
Yeah,
Then
I used to listen to the radio.
Just don't know what
But the
to
thing
say.
is, I find
You do pick up on words that are repetitive, okay? And these and phrases revient, you know, or like, oh, it'll be okay now, you know, and then you find out what this phrase is, and he's, oh yeah, cool, I know that one now, yeah, and then it adds on.
I can string some together.
Yeah.
Like there's little hook words like je voudrais. Oh yeah, that's good for I would like to. Je voudrais réserver une table pour deux ce soir, you know?
Parfait.
Just
J'ai compris, hein?
Yeah.
I
So
understood
who else was on earlier? Dave was on, was he?
Dave, Howard, and Gary was on, and Mike as well.
All right.
So the Christmas song, hang on, I'll send it to you now, Sam, in a second. No, in a minute.
No, in a minute, yeah.
No, in a minute.
Yeah, I'll be in a, I'm just gonna find it.
Why does it keep doing this with me? Every time I clear this window about, you know, tuning the colors on your thing, it just keeps coming back, a little side panel. I cancel it. Oh, it's gone now. Hooray. Maybe. Ah, you frozen, Con, or are you just thinking?
No, I'm just thinking, it's all right.
All right.
Copy link address. Okay, I'm gonna send it to you, Sam, in Messenger.
Oh, yeah, it's cold. Oh, Rob, I see you made a comment about that Tim Speak was down at the King Arthur, was he?
Yeah, I just saw a link from somebody else. I thought if I'd known, I would have gone up to see the guy.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So you were staying in one of their they've got like outbuildings which are part and parcel when they have a function on. People stay in the cottages.
Got some very nice rooms there, yeah. And obviously he was doing something with school kids, I think.
All right.
And he came out to visit schools and
That's
trying to encourage new astronauts of the future.
Well, I bumped into somebody else on Friday night who knew you all, and I didn't know who he was. I was in the Vivs Friday night, and he kind of spoke to me as if, oh, remember me? I said, oh, give me a clue. Thick-set guy, bit of a beard, dark hair. Knew you in particular, Andrew. And he was quoting chapter and verse about. I said, well, I see Con and the voice on a Sunday night. And he said, yeah, I'd be meaning to, I can't remember the name or something now. But he was obviously of your batch. He mentioned you all.
Short, fat, tall. What was he look?
Well, he was
weathered.
Not quite my height, but quite thick set, I think. Roundy face, quite rugged.
Was it Paul? Was it Paul Milligan?
A bit of a beard, not long though.
Yeah.
Might have been.
I'm thinking it's either Paul or Spike Milligan.
Yeah.
Thought he was dead.
No.
Told you he was ill.
There was a guy, told him I was ill, yeah. No, there was a guy in school with us called Paul Milligan, hence
his nickname is Spike.
Nickname Spike.
Nickname Spike.
Yeah.
He could quite possibly have been in the Vivs.
Yeah, because I've been in touch with him and asked him if he wanted to come on. He said, yeah, I'd love to come on, but I haven't got the time or something or other. But he hasn't come back to me on it, so I don't know.
Oh, well, that's the same guy then. There we are. Joined up with us.
You were in the Vivs on Saturday, were you? Was it
Friday.
band playing? Friday was.
Yeah,
oh,
the band had sort of most of my band, and now been my band as such kind of disbanded until I find some new members. But three of them are in a new outfit called Juniper Hollow, and
All right.
I got them a gig down the pump house, and I went and did a couple of numbers with them, like, you know.
Tidy.
Yeah, so that's why I was in the Vivs on Friday.
So there's a couple of guys I know play badminton, and they're in a band. I'm trying to think, then they were playing. I thought they were playing the Vivs, but it may have been somewhere else in Mumbles. Look now.
What are they called? Not the Bullfrogs.
No, they're a sort of they're not a rock band. They're sort of more folky type.
Yeah. Oh, I saw something. Yeah, I saw something advertised for somebody that. Well, I looked on. I thought, oh, that's kind of a different off.
They're quite good. You know, they play some
off kilter.
Good music. Good plays with them.
Yeah.
I can't find it now, but I thought they said it was going to be the Vivs, but
it might have been in either the coming up or having recently been.
I can't find it now anyway.
I had somebody come up. I had somebody come up to me about 3 weeks ago down the pump house. A couple who were obviously out celebrating, and they came up and they said, "You Plastic Sam?" So I said, "Well, yeah," as it says on the sign behind me.
Is that the bloke giveaway?
Yeah, I think I can't quite see it that well, but yeah, that's him, I think.
Yeah, Spike, that is.
Yeah, and this guy and his wife, they met on one of my disco cruises 40 years ago in 1981.
Still together.
And then they came
can't be
again.
bad.
I says, my fault. Yeah, I've had about half a dozen couples now over the years come up to me and explain, and they're usually from different parts of the country. They wouldn't normally have met. They both went on the boat. Of course, you know, sort of limited. You can't go off to the next bar, and they ended up being together the rest of their lives. You know.
You haven't had the guy come up to you and say, "You Plastic Sam? Yeah. Have you been on that boat many years ago? Yeah. Smack, you bastard!
You bastard! You put me into.
I was sick.
He was a living bloody hell with that woman.
Funny thing is, there was somebody every now and then. There's a picture of me that somebody finds and they stick it up on various sites. One was the I think History of Swansea or something, and the picture of me back in the 70s. I'm actually in the Langland Bay at one of my Mad Hatter's balls, and every now and then this picture surfaces. Nothing to do with me. It just pops up, and a load of people then go, "Oh yeah, I can remember this. I can remember that. Oh, I went here. I went there. Whatever." And nearly all of them are quite complimentary. Oh, great times. Oh, great DJ. Great, you know, really, really nice. And I don't make any kind of comment. I'm like a fly on a wall. And then I saw this one little comment, one guy, and he said, what was his words now? Miserable twat. And I thought, can't win them all then.
Yeah.
And I looked up his thing on the Facebook, and I looked at his image, and he looks a real sourpuss. And I thought, I felt that you feel like actually sending a reply. Leave it known. Don't get sucked in, you know.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a photo I saved the other day, and I can't find it. It's one of you, Sam. I can't find the bloody thing.
No, Sam. The name of that group was the Worried Men. They played in the park.
Worried Men.
The Worried Men.
Played in the park.
Yeah.
Oh, the park in Mumbles.
Park in Mumbles, yeah.
Oh yeah, well, I'm not sure, but the park in Mumbles used to have a penchant, 4 finger in your ear kind of bands. And in fact, one Christmas, Kim and I went down there because some people we knew were going along.
Hold on.
And pre-COVID, it was a Sunday just before.
Hold on a second.
Go on. Hey, they're leaving us, Andrew.
I haven't left. I'll be back now.
They've abandoned ship.
That's not very nice, is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
no manners, these people.
I think I'll mess with Con's mixing desk.
yeah,
Redo all the settings.
oh fuck yeah, that would be good. Yeah, that's an analog one, isn't it? Jesus, not an electric. Oh no, might be analog, might be electric, yeah.
That's amazing, these big mixing desks now that you can get. Because my friend in Brussels who does a bit of music and he's got a home studio, and he showed me this new, unit he had, only about sort of 2 foot by about 18 inches, and the settings on it were incredible. It was at the desk he used to use before that was about 3 times the size.
Yeah.
And then he pressed this one little button, and all the faders went into a kind of a snake doing their own thing. Because you actually you set your levels and then save it, and then another time you've got a totally different set of levels, save it. So if you want to change, no, I want to do that other, you just press a button and all the levels automatically go.
Yeah. It's great, isn't it?
Tweaking.
That's
on
when you got loads of bands on, and you got the same mixing desk, and everybody's using the same sound system, So you do your sound
that's
check,
right,
before it was you had the little diagrams and noting the treble, the bass, and each track, and how much this and how much of that. And now they just do the sound check.
Yeah. Well,
just click save, and then it's band one.
That's right, because when I've done my fundraiser every year, the thank you gig, the guy who does the sound there, that's what he does on that one, he sound checks us, and then, as you said, save, so that once he's got those levels right, then you go back up an hour, 2 hours later, and they're all the same.
Got the same sound come up.
I forget what I was saying then that was pertinent to everybody. A Billy Connolly moment.
Yeah.
You were talking about the band or something.
Finger in Your Ear, the park. That's right. So we went down there one Christmas, and it was a Sunday, maybe just prior to Christmas, and we thought, what we cool.